how to get a good cinematic look, or how to get a nice YouTube setup for cheaper price. How do I even, whatever that got to do with YouTube channel at a cheaper price. I'm sure recently you guys have been noticing different or several types of backgrounds in my videos. I mean, for the past month now, there have been one different setup to another, simply because I've been moving a lot in different places due to some personal reasons. And I've been moving a lot, and you guys do know that when it comes to moving in different apartments, obviously your setup is going to change. And I've been making a couple of videos based on how to get a good YouTube background setup or a good YouTube look. Before we dive into it, guys, apologies, alright. The camera that I'm using, it's just a crazy one. It's just, I don't know what's wrong with the camera, man, but the autofocus sucks. It really sucks. So yes, heading straight to it. In order for you to achieve a great look in your YouTube video, like what you're currently seeing right now, I mean, it consists of several equipments, gears, and knowledge, skills, whatever you may put it. The first thing is obviously your camera. So in order for you to get this type of look, you need a great camera. I'm not saying you should go get yourself the most expensive camera in the market, like the Red Dragon, Blackmagic 6K, GH5, GH6. Nope. The little that you have can also achieve this great look. It all depends. Sometimes I do say that getting the best out of the camera, or getting a best, quality out of a particular camera, is not really about the camera itself, but rather the person who is in control. So when you get a camera, you need to get a lens. And speaking of lenses, okay, I know there are some cheap couple of lenses in the market that can also achieve this, but when I speak of lenses, I'm not talking about your regular kit lenses, okay? You need a lens that is good in low light. When I talk about low light, I'm talking about lenses that got, good apertures, like the lenses from f2.8, 2.5, 2.3, 1 point what, all the way until 0.9. I don't know, I think there's 0, but I mean, do people shoot YouTube videos in 0. Once you get the lens, you need a tripod, because you're not gonna be holding the camera like a vlogging style. The camera needs to be on a tripod, like what I'm currently showing you guys now. Like this, you see right now, this is my setup here. So the camera is actually on, the camera is on a tripod like that, as you guys can see. So here's the kitchen area. You guys may see some bread here. I'm not advertising for Albany, nope. Let me turn into the front facing camera so you guys can just get a whole idea of what I'm actually referring to. So this is how it looks like. This is how I'm actually looking at right now. So this is the mic over here. This is my mic that I use for my YouTube videos. I actually have a video about this microphone on the channel, just check it out. So behind, there's some LED lights. Let me just switch back to the camera. After the camera being on a tripod, then you need some colorful lights and all that. When I talk about colorful lights, a whole bunch of RGB lights. So let me show you some examples. There's this tube lights that I actually bought on bid or buy. It's actually not the supplier now, because he has been supplying a whole bunch of lights now. So you need something like this, or you can actually get yourself something like this. This also does the job very well. You just plant it, put it behind your background, and then you're good to go. It's quite awesome. I really love this light. After you get your hands on all this, you need to do your setup now. You need to know how you're going to plan your shot. You need to know where you're going to position your camera. So right now I'm actually rolling on the Sigma 30mm f1.4, which is currently on f2.8. So in that case, 30mm is a bit tight, so I need to push the camera a bit forward, or a bit whatever you may call it. So the camera is a bit far from the backgrounds that you see in. The reason is because I want to achieve those blurry backgrounds and all that. So after you get all the lights, you take your camera behind, you got a proper mic setup and all that. You need to also make sure that you are a bit of a distance away from the background, so that it will be able to focus on you and blur the background as well. You don't need a whole fancy type of equipment to get this whole type of look. It all depends on how you want to go about it. Even a phone can do what I'm actually doing now, but to get the best out of it, you need something a bit advanced. So overall, so far so good. I don't know if I've pointed a whole bunch of things, but I'm going to list or show you a couple of B-rolls of what is actually happening here. If you also got any questions based on this whole setup thing, don't worry, just drop it in the comment section. I'll try my possible best to answer all your questions. I mean, this setup will probably change again anytime soon. Right after the video, I might not even use this setup again. I might change to something else. So it all depends on how I feel, how I want to put. I mean, anything can happen, man. So so far so good. If you got any questions, do not forget to holler me in the comment section. I'll try my. I don't want to keep the video too long. This year we're limiting things. Okay. If you guys do need more, let me know. I'll also make a part 2 of it. Thank you very much for coming, and I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one.